building that penetrates over top, up above, with the anchor. You see the relationship of the anchor to the road below. Keep going. But this is our 100% view. This is our gateway. It's not a tunnel to us. What it is a gateway and an identity opportunity both for our project and one that through, again, a more transparent treatment, where you can see the activity in the center, where you have activity with the pedestrian plaza, where in another view you see we really enlighten and liven up through the use of curtain wall and a public vestibule, opportunities to strengthen the environment that's occurring underneath.
And if I can interject for a second, it's our front door. And we want that experience to be great for the customers, but it's also the gateway to the museum campus. We understand the connection that goes beyond this. So as you see these images, as we continue to develop that, we have that in mind as well. So we want to go to the next image.
So some of that connectivity we're trying to address, and it's very difficult to see in this, but through the hardscape, through the materiality. Potential materiality change across the street so that it's not just an asphalt raceway, but strengthening the opportunities for pedestrian connections along this side. We've already talked about these spaces. And attempting still to address what happens if someone's on the southern side of the street. We realize there are some challenges and we want to hear the feedback of it, but we strongly believe that through some of the devices that we've introduced, potential stairs and the public vestibules that are there, that we're trying to address the challenges of it not just being a dark tunnel, but instead being an opportunity for an exciting environment. This is a very early conceptual rendering of what that potentially could become. And you can see the scale of this changes from 30 feet all the way, I believe, at the other end to upwards of over 40 feet. So it's not a tiny hole. And through the introduction of lighting strategies, which could change, I mean, these aren't set in stone. The introduction of decorative lighting, some ceiling treatment, and some visibility and transparency into the public.
Do you mind if I ask just a quick question about that? We have an anchor dominating the southern 2 acres, correct? And if that had been, if the connection was narrowed, would the anchor accept that? If it was to get from the 10 acres to the 2 acres through a narrow gap, wouldn't be very inviting, not much in the way of retail. How would the southern anchor react to that?
I can't answer for the anchor. We're looking at additional schemes and we can present that to them, but it's going to be challenging for them. We already had to kind of show them that we're creating this window into the mall at West Avenue and North Water Street. That kind of breaks the continuity that an anchor is typically used to. They want something to continue the shopper, towards their entry point. And so, it's going to be a challenge, but it's not something we can ask.
Thank you.